的时间都是有限的，就像朱自清的《匆匆》里说的，日子有了时间的流离，没有声音，也没有影子。那么现在的学生的时间都去哪儿了呢？视频中的女学生是社会大多数学生的缩影，都因为手机和网络的影响，成为了低头族。日子在电视剧的世界里匆匆地溜走。娱乐本身是没有错误的，它们让我们有放松的时间。但是如果我们太把时间和精力投入在这里面，就会影响到我们的生活。现在可以看一下我们学校的学生是怎么样花自己的时间的。
7个小时，每时每刻，因为我手机连到 WiFi 的。
40分钟到1个小时。
Maybe like 40 minutes each night on the internet. I really like reading things and like reading interesting things. If I get really bored, I like to read Wikipedia. Just like click on one link and then like go to the next, and then like before you know it, you like open up like a million Wikipedia windows and you just like go through each one, and then you spend like hours just on Wikipedia. Other than that, I do like reading the news. I read the news each morning. Like BBC, and I like checking out some interesting websites.
就是有的时候可以在做作业，但是不想做，就看电视剧，然后晚了，然后就死了。
两个都有，为什么？因为正面，因为你可以学到一些东西；负面，太花时间，没有时间做功课。
Oh yeah, I'd definitely say it'd be a positive influence. I think a lot of the information that I've like gleaned these past couple of years have definitely been from the time I've spent on Wikipedia. I think reading the news really gives you good insight on like what's going on like in the rest of the world, so you can make like informed decisions related to like global politics, or to take like an informed stance on like key issues.
没有。
你觉得我们应不应该去减少用网络的时间？
不应该。
没有。
那你觉得我们应该不应该去减少用网络的时间？
我觉得每个人上网都是有自己的原因的，因为如果你要做作业的话，你就应该用网；但是如果你跟朋友出去玩，假如说吃饭或者去看场电影的话，那你就要减少用手机，因为如果你跟别人在一起的话，你跟人与人的交流应该要更多一些。然后如果你自己的话，那就是你的决定。
我觉得，假如对你的作为学生对你的学习有影响，或者对你的时间有很大的影响的话，那应该要减少这样的时间。但假如没有负面影响的话，那就可以继续这样。
There's a way. I'd say self-discipline. I think just maybe turn off social media, or get all of your work done first. Make sure that you work efficiently, and then maybe as like a treat before you go to bed, spend an hour online, just like going through interesting websites or articles, or chilling out and having fun.
如果学生上网是做有意义的事情，比方说他查找一些资料啊，比方说他想设计一些问题呀，比方说他做作业啊，我觉得上网的话都没有问题。
It does definitely give you, as students, it gives you a lot more flexibility and access to that kind of information and different ways of learning. But on the negative side, that goes back to that same idea of distractions, and even if you are working, maybe you're multitasking and you're not really focused on one thing, but you're kind of going back and forth between what you should be doing.
I think it makes it hard for time management, which is making our students more stressed.
的话，很长时间，因为我们就要备课、改学生作业、给学生成绩，上网找资料等等都需要用到我。 战。
Say like an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
I don't even want to say. It's probably like 5 hours.
他无时无刻不都抱着电脑在用。对，
而且学习必须要用，现在学习必须要用这个无线网。
In the morning, after they get up, I guess the first thing is check their message. And after school, they would do their homework, do the chattings, do the researching, all on their computers. Most of the time it's on computer. Sometimes the WeChat on their phones.
I'm lucky in that she doesn't spend a lot of time on things like Facebook and SMS and Skype and stuff like that. So she's pretty disciplined like that, so that's a good thing. I think if she was addicted to that and constantly going with her friends, then I'd be probably not very happy. But she managed to be self-disciplined, which is outside of anything I say, that she's very disciplined about how she uses it, so I'm totally fine with it.
很少控制，就是让他自由使用。
我也是，因为我觉得他们能自己控制。
Well, I don't want to say I'm totally against that because I think it's a very useful tool, to do your homework, to do research. It's much easier. Probably then you go to the library to check out the books. But I would say kids, they need to realize it affects the efficiency and how they do their homework, and also they need some training, like how to prioritize the task.
I think there's a real place for that, but I think addiction is a very dangerous way to go. So I think that there's lots of good things to say about what you can do on the internet, and basically not using the internet, you're going to get left out of pretty much everything at the moment. But if you do nothing but, or you don't use it constructively, or you on there all the time, it stops you doing everything else, then I think it's a problem. That's probably the definition of addiction.
I think it's good. It's a very good thing.
Do you think it's beneficial for your child for their homework?
Yes.
Child?
I think it's fantastic. It saves me having to buy one, which is good, which I would do anyway. I think in a class, I get worried when I see kids on them all day, every day, in every single class. I think they're a fantastic tool and a tool we can't do without. But I think there's a place for the chalk and talk, where, the traditional way. I think there's a huge lot of places for actually sitting and talking face to face, not just through a computer. And I think there's a place for actually writing. I mean, a lot of the final assessments are actually writing, and if you spend all the time typing away on a computer, you come to an exam and your hand gets really tired and you can't do anything. So I think a great tool, but not a replacement.
学生、老师、家长，他们对网络的看法都不一致。学生觉得自己的网络习惯是好的，不需要改变，可是家长和老师的想法更极端一些。但是其实事实是，他们没有一个人是对的，大家的看法都有对有错。最好的办法是在中间找到一个大家都喜欢、大家都同意的办法，这样子才能最好解决网络上网